My promise to father had been that I would complete my high school studies. The passing months found me less frequently in the classroom than in secluded spots along the Calcutta bathing ghats. The week of final examinations at the Hindu high school was fast approaching. A classmate accosted me one afternoon on Garpa Road. "Hello, Mukunda. I catch hardly a glimpse of you these days." "Hello, Nantu. My invisibility at school seems to have placed me there in a decidedly awkward position." I unburdened myself under his friendly gaze. Nantu, who was a brilliant student, laughed heartily. "You are utterly unprepared for the finals," he said. "I suppose it's up to me to help you." Nantu had coached me in my various subjects, but under press of time had forgotten my course in Sanskrit. Fervently, I reminded God of the oversight. I set out for a walk. As I took a shortcut through the weeds of a corner lot, my eye fell on a few loose printed sheets. Sanskrit verses. I sought out a pundit for aid in my stumbling interpretation. Familiarity with that particular poem enabled me on the following day to pass the Sanskrit examination. Father was pleased that I had kept my word and concluded my secondary school course. My gratitude sped to the Lord, whose sole guidance I perceived in my visit to Nantu's home and in my walk by the unhabitual route of the debris-filled lot. In my new dignity, I was now openly planning to leave home. Together with a young friend, Jitendra Mazumdar, I decided to join a Banaras hermitage. A desolation fell over me one day at the thought of separation from my family. Since mother's death, my affection had grown especially tender for my two younger brothers, Sananda and Bishnu, and for Tamu, my youngest sister. I rushed to my retreat, the little attic that had witnessed so many scenes in my turbulent sadhana. After a 2-hour flood of tears, I felt singularly transformed, as by some alchemical cleanser. All attachment disappeared. My resolution to seek God as the friend of friends became adamantine. I make one last plea. Father was distressed as I stood before him for his blessing. Do not forsake me and your grieving brothers and sisters. Revered Father, how can I tell my love for you? But even greater is my love for the Heavenly Father, who has given me the gift of a perfect Father on earth. Let me go, that I some day return with a more divine understanding. With reluctant parental consent, I set out to join Jitendra, already in Benares at the hermitage.
I love thy breeze, I love thy moon, I love thy hills and seas. In thee I wish my life to cease. In thee I wish my life to cease. The friendly sky, inviting shade of banyan tree. The holy Ganges flowing by. How can I forget thee? How can I forget thee? Thou taughtest me first to love the sky, the stars, the God above. So my first voyage as this me, I lay, O India, at thy feet. I lay, O India, at thy feet. The friendly sky, inviting shade of banyan tree. The holy Ganges flowing by, how can I forget thee? How can I forget thee? Thy master cometh today.
A divine womanly voice came from everywhere and nowhere.
In my dreams, dream wisdom, she will lift me on her lap. She will lift me on her lap.
Mukunda, enough of meditation, you're needed for an errand. The supernal experience was shattered by a shout from a definite locale. A young priest, nicknamed Habu, was calling me from the downstairs kitchen.
How can I forget thee? How can I forget thee?
My promise to father had been that I